Yo, what's good? Right now, I feel a lot of bad emotions, and honestly, objectively, according to you guys, according to the opinions of others, my mom, my dad, my friends, probably my girlfriend, I know you guys watching this video, you guys would all think I'm in the wrong and that I shouldn't feel the way that I do. First of all, why do I feel the way that I do? And why am I explaining why I feel the way that I do? You guys don't care. We all just care about ourselves, right? So, there's definitely been times where bad things happen to us, and when I say bad things, I mean like little inconveniences. They accumulate, they build up, and it gets us stressed and it gets us feeling bad, and we probably just feel a bundle of bad energy inside us, and we take it out on others, or we can't work as well, or we use escapism, we eat junk food, we scroll on TikTok, we I don't know what you guys do. You guys probably do other stuff. What do I do here, man? I think the best thing is, honestly, I'm not gonna say, I was about to say the best thing you can do is forgive yourself, take it easy on yourself. But a lot of us, hold on, let me say that again. That's what that's the first thing my mind comes up with when I ask myself, what's the best piece of advice I would give myself? It's to take it easy and forgive yourself. Life fulfillment is a long-term game. And while that's true, and a lot of you guys would find that useful, I have to remember that there's not a single piece of advice that fits everyone. A lot of you guys might need to feel the pain. A lot of you guys might need to just push through it. A lot of you guys, I don't know, you might need to go on a run, you might need to meditate. I will even endorse that. For some of you, you should indulge in that escapism. Maybe if you indulge in it, be aware that you're indulging in escapism. Be aware that you're eating junk food, so I don't know, your brain is a little bit soothed, or it's like taking a painkiller. If when you're sick or feel bad and you take a painkiller, you might feel better for a little bit. And I don't know, and I've never regretted taking a painkiller. Is that short-term gratification? Nothing's really bad happened. So there's not one size fits all. There's a million things you can do. So what now? I'm here speaking to the camera. I feel the need to say more things because how long is this video? It's been 2 minutes so far. Don't scroll yet. Let me tell you a little bit about, before you scroll, let me tell you about the stupid inconveniences that made me feel the way that I do right now. I have a coffee catering business, and we're talking with this big corporation. We might go to their office and do our services at their office. And I'm talking to them, and they stopped replying. They asked a couple of questions, I replied to them, and they didn't get back to me. That was yesterday, so I followed up saying, I don't know, we got these documents ready. Just let us know because we're going to start planning. And now it's the next day, and we haven't heard back from them. And, you know, there's a lot of things with this. There's already a lot of stress with the situation, and there's a lot of things I had to do that I just can't articulate right now. There's a bunch of documents, certificates of insurance. Let me not bore you, but I'm just gonna like paint a picture in your head of the work that I've had to do. There's been certificates of insurance. I need to find out how to do a bank letter. I needed to figure out logistics because we didn't have enough equipment to potentially serve these clients. When I was on a phone call with them, I performed badly, so I had to soothe myself into not letting my bad performance on call affect my performance in the future. Apart from that, there's a million things, whatever. Let me just skip to what made me start getting into this bad feeling. Well, I think, no, it's definitely related to this. It's me. I went to my brother and asked him, hey, do you think we can hire someone else to perform the service? It's because it's a barista coffee service, and I don't know, what if we give them another station? Like, in my follow-up, should I mention giving them another station? I suggested giving them 2 coffee stations, maybe a third one, because there's a lot of people in that office. And he was like, it's desperate. I don't know, it sounds so desperate. And I was like, and even though there might be truth in that, it hurts me that this is the first thing he thinks of, and he's definitely, in a way, even though he's not telling me I'm desperate, saying that my type of behavior might come as desperate. It means that he wouldn't do it because he feels like doing that would be a desperate thing to do. So in a way, sure, he's not calling me desperate, but there's a truth to that, and how can I not take it personally? I mean, don't answer that. Obviously, there is a way for me not to take it personally. I can make the conscious decision to not let that affect me, but it did affect me. And what hurts me the most is that he doesn't understand what's going on through my mind. I consulted with ChatGPT. I weighed the pros and cons. Like, I should send another follow-up, even though I felt like, yeah, I don't want to. I know they would look at me weird, but at the end of the day, I know I keep hearing the advice that the best salespeople always are ruthless with the follow-up, and they say, you're not going to ruin a deal by doing one more follow-up. If they were going to buy, they're going to buy anyways. There's just so much conflicting advice, and he just says, I'm desperate. I mean, that's fine. Right now that I'm talking to you about it, I feel better about it, but I'm sure there's going to be different ways, and life is just so complex, and people are so unfair. But it's not even their fault. They're unfair. I'm unfair. You're unfair. They're always going to be unfair. So it's unavoidable. They're always going to be unfair because we have been wired as humans to never take full context into account. Taking full context into account uses too much of our energy and takes too much time. That's why we make quick snap judgments. My brother thinks I'm desperate because I went up to him and I explained the situation. And the first thing that came to mind was what came to mind to me. I don't want to send in a follow-up because I'm desperate. He didn't take into account, he didn't consume all the sales follow-up content that I did. He didn't want to do it as a practice of just do it even though you don't feel like it. For him, it's just desperate. He doesn't know the email I was gonna write that's worded enough to, and the effort I put into the follow-up into not sounding desperate. By the way, I decided I'm not gonna send it today. Haha, funny stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be people that judge you that if you post content, if you start going to the gym, if you decide to eat a certain food when you're trying to lose weight, even though what's your cheat day or something. Even I'm not even arguing for cheat days. I'm just arguing people are going to be unfair, and but not only that, there's going to be a bunch of things that's going to happen. And so at the end of the day, we listed out problems. Now, what the frick is the solution? There's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Forgive yourself, reprogram your brain, choose to be happy, be grateful. I don't want to say anything because there's not a single solution, brother. Oops. Because there's not a single solution. What I always recommend is to start super small. Take a super small baby step that's so small you can't say no to. I don't know if you're feeling like this. Literally, if you're watching this in bed and you're feeling like trash, literally stand up, get out of bed, and do nothing else. All I want you to do is stand up. Just like that, do something so small. I don't know, make the decision as, let me try to fake being in a good mood or something. Little by little, most of your bad moods aren't like events that triggered you immediately. Most of it is an accumulation. And the ability to change your mood, or the ability to not be affected by certain things, is a skill. Everything's a skill, but you have to start small. Start by getting out of bed. Start by making a quick decision of, fake a smile. Obviously, this is a long-term journey, and over time, you're going to have to take more steps. But eventually, you're going to be the type of person that feels better. God bless you if you believe in love. God bless you if you believe in love. Then you already believe in God, because God is love.